Well, I finally let my 15-year-old have Snapchat, and here's why. In our house, we had a rule that you weren't going to get any social media until 15, 16-year-old. Because in the studies that they show about kids and their brains, right? But I love social media. I'm on it all the time. I love it. I am also 45. But that wasn't like good enough, for me to tell my kids. But in middle school, because we just survived middle school for 4 years, all their friends have Snapchat. All their friends have TikTok. All their friends have Instagram. So I was like the meanest mom and my husband and dad because they didn't have Snapchat. Well, nobody else's parents care. They get to have it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, we watched a movie about social media. I follow accounts that talk about, what these apps do to kids and how they just keep them online longer and longer. And then they're at school and then they're working on their Chromebooks all the time and they're on the internet at school. So they can never get away from a screen. And these were all talked about with our boys. And then we had the Bark. Bark, is the monitoring app. We had that on the phone. But if you have an Apple phone, they can easily take off the VPN. So then the Apple settings is I think Apple wants to give every parent who has to control their kid's phone a heart attack because it is the hardest thing, unless it's just me, but it is so difficult with Apple to control your kid's phone. It's ugh. So anyways, we're in a happy little Apple family and it's like the death of me. So we monitored, we took away Bark because Bark was like a hot mess. It did great and you get to read all the messages that come through, but after a while you're like, I can't read every single message, right? It's too much. So it's let me just check your phone every now and then. Let me check it. And then with Apple, you can see how long they're on an app. Well, lo and behold, Snapchat is there. And I'm like, how did you get Snapchat on your phone? Because I, have the settings where you have to ask to get an approved app. Well, somehow he hacked into my phone, got the password, and changed all my settings. So tip number 1, don't let your kid know your 4-digit password because somehow when he saw me enter it, he remembered. And so he snuck it not once, not twice, 3 times since middle school on and off. So when we opened up Snapchat, we were like, holy cow. They are added to group messages that they don't even know these people. And I don't have Snapchat now, or I didn't. I have it now because he has it, but it's just ugh, yuck. I don't like Snapchat and just being on my phone. I'm just ugh, this is just not for me. So, took it off, he got in trouble for all those. So finally, his freshman year, we were like, if you get A's and B's, you can have Snapchat. And he's like, game on. So here we are, end of May, and he got all A's and B's, and he finally got Snapchat. But we made a contract. It is called The Deal, and it has rules. It was a negotiation, right? For him and my younger son, why are we going to come up with this contract for Snapchat? Because Snapchat, as most people know, the messages disappear. They can be added to groups without their consent, basically. And it's just, you can't even I don't even know yet, but you can monitor it somehow, some way, but I don't even want to open that app because it's just too cringe for me. I'm too old because I didn't grow up in a world with social media, right? So here we go. Let me tell you about The Deal. We negotiated for screen time for how long they need to be on their phone or should be on their phone during summer. We negotiated 5 hours. We're because what exactly are you going to be doing on your phone? What are you going to do? Just doom scroll? What? So we all negotiated for 5 hours. You can only accept requests from people you actually know in real life, not know of. Snap Map stays on ghost mode, so you can't give your friends your location, and that goes for the Apple settings too. Like, I hate that. Nothing goes on your story that you wouldn't be okay with us seeing. No chatting with anyone you don't know no chatting with anyone you don't actually know ever. And it disappears, like, the stories disappear. Doesn't mean we can't ask to see your phone. We can see it anytime. And if something feels weird or off, tell us. No punishment at all. So this is like, we talked through it. We worked on it. So we agreed, first hour, you cannot look at your phone. Don't let the algorithm take over your mind. All right, so you got to start the day like a human. No phone. All the phones are downstairs. No phones after 10:30. I know, it's summer. 10:30 we agreed on. Lock the phone. You're up and have eaten something by a reasonable time. Your assigned chores or responsibility for the day are done. You've been outside or done something active. Well, we live in Arizona where it's like 120 or 110 a lot, so they can't really go outside. They can go swim, but like this would be like just something active. And you've had at least one real conversation with a human today. So there we go. And it's not about punishment. It's about actually having a summer. We want you to do stuff, go places, be bored. We know how to be bored. So this was our contract, and we all signed it. But it's been a week, and some things have already been broken. So now we have to put screen time back on to shut the phone off. And we all know screen time, if you have kids, you understand that it's crazy to put all those rules in place. But still working on Snapchat. I'm still trying to like it, but do you have Snapchat? Do your kids have Snapchat? Let me know. That's the first social media app that he has besides YouTube. And so let me know. My younger one still doesn't have it, so he has to go all freshman year without it. But I survived middle school with 2 boys. I'm probably semi-crazy. But yeah, let me know. Drop Snapchat or if they don't. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And come back again for more like real talk that nobody tells you about these boys.